I'm here one more time, proudly to talk about freedom and free societies. And while America is not a perfect nation by any means, we always strive towards that more perfect union, trying to improve. We remain the greatest nation in the history of civilization. One of the good things that we do in this administration is our dedication to the protection of religious freedom all around the world. Last week, President Trump signed the first ever executive order that instructs the entire U.S. government to prioritize religious freedom. Here at the State Department, I've hosted the Ministerial to Advance Religious Freedom now twice. We've launched the International Religious Freedom Alliance. We've trained our foreign service officers to understand religious freedom issues much more deeply. And today I'm proud to release the 2019 International Religious Freedom Report. There is no other nation that cares so deeply about religious freedom that we gather accounts from all across the world. It's a comprehensive accounting of this fundamental human right. And in China, state-sponsored repression against all religions continues to intensify. The Chinese Communist Party is now ordering religious organizations to obey CCP leadership and infuse communist dogma into their teachings and practice of their faith. The mass detentions of Uyghurs in Xinjiang continues. So does the repression of Tibetans and Buddhists and Falun Gong and Christians. I commend the report released today to everyone. Its very existence is evidence of our strong resolve to defend human dignity. Speaking of China, last week I was humbled and honored to meet with several survivors of the Chinese Communist Party's massacre at Tiananmen Square that happened 31 years ago. I also released a statement on China's obscene attempts to take advantage of our domestic situation to press their political agenda, which I'm sure many of you saw. There is no equivalence between our two forms of government. We have the rule of law, China does not. We have free speech and embrace peaceful protest, they don't. We defend religious freedom, as I just noted. China continues its decades-long war on faith. The contrast couldn't be more clear. During the best of times, China ruthlessly imposes communism. And amidst the most difficult challenges the United States faces, we work to secure freedom for all. And I want to mention briefly, too, an upcoming meeting General Secretary Xi is having with leaders in Africa on COVID-19. We've taken note of the very modest financial donations that China and so-called private Chinese entities have dispersed in Africa. China's contributions to fighting the pandemic are paltry compared to the financial and human costs of the cover-up that it engendered. And I note, too, our concern that China will exploit the pandemic as a pretext to continue its opaque lending practices that have led nations to debt and disappointment all throughout Africa. The United States has done and will continue to do enormous good work in Africa. PEPFAR has saved millions of African lives, and the U.S. is sustaining multiple programs in Africa to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. We'll continue this remarkable humanitarian work as a reliable, transparent, and steadfast partner to our many African friends. And finally, I have an announcement regarding America's unyielding pledge of help for countries and people afflicted by a pandemic. First, I want to announce $14 million in new humanitarian assistance for refugees and vulnerable migrants. Second, President Trump is proud to help supply ventilators to countries all around the world. Today, we're providing nearly $180 million to support the purchase of those ventilators, as well as the training and support needed for these complex machines. So far, we've committed to deliver nearly 15,000 ventilators to more than 60 countries.
美方所谓的报告涉华内容和蓬佩奥的有关言论罔顾事实，充满了意识形态的偏见，大肆的诋毁中国的宗教政策，严重的干涉中国内政，中方坚决的反对。大家都能看得到，中国政府依法保护公民的宗教信仰自由。中国各类信教的群众有近2亿人，宗教教职人员有38万余人，宗教团体约5500个，依法登记的宗教活动场所有14万多所。中国各族人民享有充分的宗教信仰自由，这些事实早已是有目共睹的。那么相比之下，其实美国国内少数族裔的宗教状况是令人担忧的。 美国国内存在着长期性的、系统性的种族歧视问题。根据盖勒普和皮尤中心的一份民调数据显示，75%的美国穆斯林都认为美国社会对穆斯林有严重的歧视。那根据我看到的公开的一些数据，美国全国的清真寺的数量还不到新疆的1/10。那么大家现在通过媒体都看到的，在美国弗洛伊德之死由此引发的大规模的抗议活动还在持续，这本身也是说明了很深刻的问题。那么在这个时候，美方还不进行反思，还在对中国指手画脚，他们有什么资格呢？我们敦促美方尊重事实，摒弃偏见，停止年复一年发表这样的所谓的报告，停止利用宗教问题干涉中国内政。美方每发表一次这样的报告，实际上它只会让世人更多的又见证一次美方的虚伪和双重标准。
虚伪和双重标准。
让我们团结，共同飞出的翅膀。一切都是刚刚开始。你爆料，我跟随。